Hey everybody, good morning. Happy Thursday to you. I thought I would do a quick Thursday check-in to see how everybody is doing this week, to also let you know that my first so yeah, it's early. Let you know that my first subliminal has dropped. It is on anxiety relief. And I wanted to just take a quick moment to do two things. One, I went ahead and I pulled an oracle card for a message today, which I love synchronicities, and I love how the message for the day actually lines up with the fact that I just released a subliminal that is all about helping to shift to a place of inner peace and releasing anxiety. So the first subliminal that dropped is my anxiety relief subliminal. And basically what I'm going to put, I am going to go back and put this in my description, but I haven't yet. You can, as each one of these subliminals is released, you can actually like create your own playlist where you have more than one type of subliminal that you have that's going for like your different issues. So you're more than welcome to do that, and it will work. But also I wanted to talk about the idea behind how the subliminal can be used. There's a disclaimer that people always put on them, which says don't listen to it while you're driving or operating heavy machinery or anything that requires your complete focus. I say use at your discretion along with that disclaimer, and see what you're able to do. I recommend listening to subliminals immediately when you start feeling a certain way. If you're starting to feel anxious, if a situation has come up, something at work, something to do with your family, your partner, whatever it is, play the subliminal, because when we are in that heightened state of stress or whatever is going on, that's when the subliminal is really going to work. The other thing that you guys should know is I embedded ancient solfeggio frequencies in the subliminals to like give you this layered support. So not only are you benefiting from your subconscious mind having these new affirmations being reprogrammed, but you're also benefiting from the energetic frequency of a tone, that different tones have different purposes for how they benefit you, and they alter your auric field. They alter how you you know it's going to alter your perception ultimately, but it's going to alter how you feel. Like that's the highest thing. And like even for me, like if something's going on, a lot of times I will put solfeggio frequencies on just to listen, for like an hour. And by the time the hour's up, like I've completely forgotten whatever the issue is. And I just feel so much more like reset and in this place that it just feels fucking amazing. So, you can use it immediately when you're having a situation. Other than that, like just use it. The whole point of a subliminal is getting rid of negative thoughts that are deeply embedded in your subconscious that you're not aware of, and replacing it with positive ones. So you can be listening to this subliminal, while you're doing your work, while you're doing the dishes, while you're doing housework, while you're whatever. It doesn't matter, and the great thing is it benefits anybody who's like hearing it. So even if like you're working with your kid and doing homework, play the subliminals. These are great for children too, because you're helping them at an early age reprogram their brain. Okay, so funny story that I would like to share with you all. I came to subliminals via my daughter. Like, she was like 16, I think. And she was the one that actually said, Mom, you should try listening to subliminals to help you. And you would think that I would have known that, but I was into, being a board certified hypnotherapist. I was into doing hypnotherapy and hypnosis, which is a little different, because with subliminals, you could just be up doing whatever. With hypnosis, it actually requires you to go relax and do the guided meditation. So you actually do need to take time out. Speaking of hypnosis, I also released this week the allergy hypnosis script that I had created for myself a year, like sometime last year, to help me with the allergies I was having to cats. This was before I started using subliminals for that same thing. And I found that that was also extremely helpful. So check out my YouTube channel. Make sure you've subscribed so you're not missing new content. There's going to be a lot more different types of hypnosis, guided meditation scripts that are coming, and a shit ton of subliminals that are also coming. And you can use all of these things to help you because, you know, if you have tools at your disposal, why not fucking use them, right? Like, give yourself a better life. Bring more peace into your life. Give yourself the opportunity to be able to just kind of be like, there's a situation and I'm fucking zen about it, right? So that's the whole thing that you want to be able to. It's not about, nothing is about like taking away your challenges and obstacles. You're going to have things that happen in your life, but that is because we're the universe experiencing itself. And we all came here as the universe to have a myriad of different types of experiences. And there's no bad experiences, just how it makes us feel. And some experiences, to be honest, just make you feel like complete fucking shit. And that's hard. It's hard. It's hard work to work and navigate through that. But you can do it. You don't have to sit back and just let life happen to you. You can be empowered to make this change. So speaking of which, the oracle card for today is actually from my Ask Angel guide by Kyle Gray. Yeah. And the message was harmony and resolution. So I love that the angels also want to remind you that you know, if you have conflict going on, this is an opportunity for you to step back and use tools, i.e. the subliminals, hypnosis. I do have an anxiety relief hypnosis guided meditation that's on my YouTube channel. But any tools, and just take that time, pray, call on whatever deity you believe in, call on, you know, whatever, you know, the angels, if you believe in it, call on your ancestors, like whatever etheric beings you connect with, call on them, surrender these problems to the divine. Like, try to be an observer of the experience instead of being knee deep in the shit of the experience. Because then it'll help you if you can step out emotionally. And I know sometimes that's not always easy and it does require a lot of effort. The point of what I'm saying is never, it's easy to do. The point of what I'm saying is you have to put the work in if you want to bring yourself into that place of inner harmony and resolution. Because what happens is over time, as we're evolving, it's not the situations go away. It's how we respond and react to those situations that changes. And it can take a crappy situation and turn into magical. And trust me, I've been there. And it's like, you just have to like keep reshifting your thoughts. And ultimately it ends up being something like so ridiculously amazing. And then you're just like, wow, that was a really shitty experience. And I'm so goddamn magical that I was able to use my thoughts to have a better, a perspective that was better feeling for me. And ultimately what that did for me is it gave me peace. It gave me the harmony while I was going through something that was like really crappy. And in the end, it actually ended up not being that bad and something amazing. There was a miracle that happened in it. Like, that's just how it'll go. So the card is saying, you know, surrender your problems to them. Ask them for help. Ask them to support you, to offer you a pathway that is for your best and highest good, that will make you, that will assist you in maybe a better outcome. Always shift your focus when you're going through something. Instead of, I hate this experience, I don't like it, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's resistance. Instead, shift your focus to say, okay, well, I know what I don't want, which is what's happening. So what do I want? And then just take yourself to that place of all the things and just spend a little bit of time in your imagination thinking about what you do want. What do you want to have happen in that situation? And know that just because you want it doesn't mean you can't have it. Like, where in the world did we ever get that idea? Well, I know a lot of places, but now is the opportunity for you to reprogram yourself for that to not be a thing. Okay. And the extended message is, the angel guidance is encouraging you to stand down from any conflicts that are going on in your life right now. Take a step back, collect your thoughts, and breathe. And like, again, surrender it. Ask the angels for guidance. You'll be surprised when you get out of your own way what miracles and abound will come to you. Listen, everybody, have a great rest of this week. You're almost there. Take care.